It was a bright, sunny morning in a peaceful village. Birds chirped softly outside a small, cozy cottage where two kittens, Bella and Max, were stretching their little paws after a good night's sleep. He always wanted to explore places he shouldn't. As Bella cleaned her whiskers on the windowsill, Max bounced in excitedly. "Ella, look, a shiny map I found near the front door," Max meowed, holding a crumpled piece of paper in his tiny paws. Bella raised an eyebrow. "What kind of map? And where did you find it?" Max spread the map on the floor. "It'll be fun. Just one little adventure, Bella. What's the worst that could happen?" The two kittens set off, following the path shown on the map. It led them away from their cozy cottage, through a narrow forest trail, full of rustling leaves and strange sounds. "Max, are you sure this is the right way?" Bella asked nervously, her tail swishing with unease. "Of course. Look, we're almost there," Max chirped, pointing ahead with his paw. As they emerged from the forest, a tall, dark castle loomed in front of them. It was old and broken down, covered in creeping vines. The wind howled through its broken windows, and the castle's shadow fell like a blanket across the ground. "Oh, maybe we should turn back," Bella whispered, ears flattened. "Nonsense," Max said bravely, though his paws trembled slightly. "It's just a big, empty house." Without waiting, Max pushed open the creaky front door. "Priya!" The sound echoed through the silent halls. Bella shivered as they stepped inside. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind them. Bella jumped. "Max, the door—" Max froze, his eyes wide. It closed. On its own. They were trapped inside the haunted castle. The kittens tiptoed through the dimly lit halls. Dust floated in the air, and the wooden floors creaked with every step. Shadows seemed to move on their own, and the faint sound of whispering made Bella's fur stand on end. "Max, this place is really creepy," Bella whimpered. Max gulped, but tried to look brave. It's fine, Bella. Ghosts aren't real. It's probably just the wind." Just then, a shadow darted across the wall. Both kittens froze. "Did you see that?" Bella hissed. Max nodded, his fur puffing up. "Maybe we're not alone." Suddenly, a faint clinking sound echoed from the hallway. It grew louder and closer, like footsteps. Heavy, slow footsteps. And "Run!" Max yelped. The kittens dashed down the corridor, paws slipping on the dusty floor. They turned into a large room filled with broken furniture, cobwebs, and a giant chandelier hanging above. Max tripped over an old curtain. "Ow!" he meowed. Bella pulled him up, panting. "This is your fault." Before Max could reply, the chandelier above them creaked. They both looked up to see it swinging dangerously. Oof. The chain snapped, and the chandelier crashed to the ground with a deafening boom, sending dust everywhere. Bella sneezed. "Max, we need to get out of here." But before they could move, an eerie glow appeared in the room. It came from a painting on the wall, an old faded portrait of a man. The man's eyes moved. "Max, the painting is looking at us," Bella cried. Max grabbed Bella's paw. Okay, maybe ghosts are real. Let's find a way out, fast." The kittens raced through the castle, dodging moving shadows and strange noises. They finally stumbled into a grand hall where moonlight spilled through cracked windows. There in the center of the room was a strange glowing door. It shimmered faintly, and the breeze seemed to blow through it. "It must be the way out," Max shouted. "But what if it's another trick?" Bella asked, looking scared. Just then, a ghostly whisper filled the room. "Leave this place." Max turned pale. "I don't want to stay long enough to find out." The glowing door began to flicker, as if it was about to disappear. Without thinking, Max grabbed Bella's paw and ran toward it. Behind them, the shadows started swirling, reaching out like dark claws. The whispers turned into loud, ghostly shrieks. "Run faster!" Bella cried, her heart pounding. The kittens leapt through the glowing door just as the shadows lunged forward. The kittens tumbled out of the door and landed thud on the soft grass outside the castle. They looked back to see the glowing door vanish, leaving the castle silent and still. Bella sat up, panting. That was terrifying. Max, still catching his breath, nodded. "Maybe castles aren't as fun as I thought." The sun was beginning to set, casting a warm golden light. They hurried back home, this time sticking close to each other. When they finally reached their cozy cottage, Bella curled up on the windowsill, still shaking slightly. Let's agree never to follow strange maps again. Max, who had learned his lesson, snuggled beside her. Deal. No more haunted castles. From now on, safe adventures only. Bella smiled, finally relaxing. "Next time, let's just explore the backyard." Max purred happily. "Backyard sounds great." If Kittens drifted off to sleep, safe and sound, the moon rose high in the sky. Somewhere far away, the haunted castle stood quiet and still, its secrets safe for another day. The end. Moral of the story: curiosity is fun, but sometimes it's best to stay close to home.